I am testing the Callaway AI Smoke Triple Diamond and I'm comparing it to the ELYTE Triple Diamond. This is last year's 2024 Triple Diamond version of the driver, and this is the new 2025 version of the Callaway Triple Diamond driver. I want to see what the difference is between the two drivers in performance and in looks to see how much better or worse the new one is. Now, in addition to the Triple Diamond against the Triple Diamond, I'm going to be using the new Chrome Tour Triple Diamond golf ball. This is new on the market and I'm yet to do a full test on it, but I thought why not? I'm using both drivers on the same shaft in the same setting. So I've got the same loft against the same loft. I've got the same shaft against the same shaft. The shaft I'm using is the updated shaft offering in the new drivers, but this is the Tensai 1K Black in 65 grams stiff. 65 stiff, it's the 1K. So this is the lower launching, lower spinning version of this shaft compared to like the blue and the white. And I have to say, this 2024 AI Smoke Triple Diamond is a wonderful driver indeed. That was right off the heel, not struck very well at all. I will take that every day of the week. Get in the hole. Ah. Now I'm just going to bang a couple of shots without talking so I don't distract myself. But I have the 14 gram weight in the back of the club and the 2 gram weight in the front, and that is the same on the new one. The efficiency on that was 1.48. I have to say, I absolutely rate the technology in the club faces of these Callaway clubs. That was bad. Oh, I love it so much. It hits the deck and it runs. Nice. Little high draw, efficiency off the face is very good. This golf ball feels pretty good as well. I will have to do a review on that in a separate video. I want to compare the Chrome Tour X and the Chrome Tour Triple Diamond together. You may have seen my other videos on the Strixon Z-Star, Z-Star XV and Z-Star Diamond. 3 distinct differences between those golf balls. We're going to see something similar in these ones, but in a different way, I'm guessing. Stay tuned and subscribe to find out what they do. Oh, a bit so slappy. I also have the Titleist Pro V1, Pro V1X and Pro V1X Left Dash. It seems like all the premium golf ball manufacturers are giving us 3 options now at the top end of their golf ball choices. Oh, that was nice. I'm just enjoying myself here. Right, same ball, same shaft. I'm literally going to plonk on the new head and see what it does. So the difference in the new one as well is that the new one in the Triple Diamond is a different price point to the standard ELYTE. It is a higher price. Last year it was the same price as the other models, so it made the decision a little bit easier. We've got a 14 gram weight here in the back, and I want to play around with the back and the front. 2 grams in the front. I want to play around with what they do in other videos. We've got the AI 10X face, so that's an upgrade on what that AI technology face is. I'm predicting they've just got a bit more data behind it to know where to put the hotspots, where those sort of golfers that use this driver, that buy this driver, that are going to strike it. Now, I haven't actually hit this club yet. In terms of footprint, we're taking up the same sort of space on the ground there. From address behind the ball, we've got that gloss black finish that we didn't have before. We had that carbon fibre effect in the last one. I don't know if I like it yet. It's a lot cleaner. I kind of prefer the matte finish ones personally, but if it goes well, then it goes well. Whoa, does look cool, that shaft. Sits nice and square. It's not toeing in or opening up. I think sometimes on the standard settings on the last year's one, it sat a bit more open. That feels different off the face. It almost feels a bit smoother on impact. A little bit left, but carrying a long way. So it'll be good to see what the difference is in ball speed created by this. Spin 2100, okay. Oh, that's my new swing change, just doing it a little bit too much. Came off the face pretty hot, it felt. Spin probably spiked up a little bit. I'm going to flick out the bad ones in the grouping, 2,500, yeah. Oh, that's in the air a long time. Be interesting to see the difference in the peak height as well, the highest point the ball reaches. If the ball goes too high, there's different ways of bringing it down. If the ball goes too low, there's different ways of bringing it up. But again, I'm just using them off the rack in the settings they come in. Obviously one shaft. Oh, a little toe slappy, so I've got a bit more draw from that strike. It's going really nicely. Last year, the triple diamond did perform very well on strikes high in the toe. And the face is quite deep in these as well. There's a lot of surface area top to bottom. Oh, these are my favourite drivers to miss hit. Last year's and this year's, a miss hit, a little bit slappy, and it's still going, which is nice to see. Face to face here, they're both nice and deep face drivers. Again, big difference in how they look behind the ball, that gloss black and that carbon fibre top there. So there is a few shots I need to fizzle out. So in the new one, I've got a one there and one there, carrying in the 270s. Two of them out, and I've got a 269 there. Only one I really want to take out there. So first thing to mention is peak height. The peak height is 101 on last year's one, and we got 112 on the new one, so it is creating a higher flight. Angle of descent 36.7, the old one coming in flat, this one coming in a little bit steeper. So that's going to change how much that ball can roll out. Dispersion ring is quite similar in width. We've got 4 yards of variance against 3 yards of variance in terms of carry. The height is definitely higher on the newer driver. We've got a little bit more ball speed on the new one, marginally. We've got higher launch, we've got lower spin, just, I'd call that the same. And then carry, just a few yards extra on the last one. If you're looking at the last one and you're looking to go to the new one, it's a little bit better. If your driver is well out of date and you're looking at these two drivers, you're not going to be far off with either one. Just that lower launch coming from last year's and higher launch coming from this year's. Even though I've got 3 yards of extra carry, I only got 2 yards of extra run just because of that angle of descent. Old one coming in flatter, running more, new one coming in steeper and not running as much. But there we go. The triple diamond drivers of 2024 and 25, we're looking just better, as we often do.